time to get to the very hard-hitting stuff tonight. Quick six, we've got Brian, we've got Gabe. Let's throw 2 minutes on the clock and get this thing going. Brian, welcome in. And with the NFL Combine in the books, do you think any one specific player rose to the top of the Panthers draft board?
I think one guy you already talked about, that's James Pierce Jr. from Chambers High School, went to Tennessee. So I like that guy, and also Jalen Walker. So those are two guys that are being targeted at 8. They're both local guys. So that is really kind of a nice thing for the Panthers fans to look at. But also Shamar Stewart out of Texas A&M. He looked pretty good too, rising up the boards right now. Big athletic freak at the Combine.
Yeah, a lot of athletic guys this year. All right, Gabe, the Hornets lost tonight, making that 7 straight. When is that next win coming?
I think there's a couple games down the line. I know obviously you have the Timberwolves coming in on Wednesday with Ant, but I think they play the Nets later in the month. That game is at home, possibly a game that they can win. Also going to San Antonio later in the month. Wemby, of course, out for the season. We saw them beat Wemby the last time that he came here, so I think that's a win that they could possibly get later in the month as well.
All right, Brian, the Crown had a big win in their home opener against Atlanta United. Who would you say made the biggest impact in that game?
Pretty easy on that one. Wilfred Zaha, I mean, he comes in with all the kind of fanfare from being over in Europe, and then he scores a goal, leads to another one too, and then did it in front of the big crowd at the B of A. So it was really worth it to have him do really well right off the opening match there.
Yeah, it was exciting. Gabe, just weeks away after the Luka Doncic trade, the Dallas Mavericks are raising ticket costs next season, citing investment in the team as the reason. Is this fair or is it foul?
Investment. It is very foul. It's 6 fouls. It's a foul out. You traded your generational superstar. Why? This is why fans have been, bringing caskets to the arena there in Dallas. Like, this franchise is, it's bad. It's very bad, and this wouldn't stand in David Stern's opinion.
Yeah, Brian, Darius Slay, a.k.a. Big Play Slay, being released by the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Where should he play next?
Well, he's looking to play for another winner, and he can just stay right there, go back to Detroit, or even go to Buffalo or Kansas City.
All right, we do have a little time, even though the clock is at 0. But, Gabe, now that you've been to Indy for the Combine, rate the city on a scale from 1 to 10.
I give it about a 7.5, 8. I'm obviously from the South, so, the Midwest, not really,
cold.
It was a little bit colder than not as bad, but still kind of cold. But just really good networking opportunity. Was able to make a lot of good connections and hopefully do a lot of good work for the viewers out there too. But good city, good experience overall. Got to meet a lot of people and eat a lot of good food. Not a whole lot of shrimp cocktail, but some good steaks as well.
You went without me, but you did send me a late text from.
I did.
Yes. All of
How late?
I don't even remember.
11 o'clock.
I was asleep. Yeah. All right.